Lava hot take for the day. Pacific Rim and Cloverfield are the best representations of kaiju films we've gotten in the past 20 years. Pacific Rim being a perfect example of more than one kaiju, and Cloverfield being the perfect example of just one. Now, I know some people will sit there and say, oh well, Godzilla 2014 exists, and Kong Skull Island exists. Not to mention King of the Monsters, which had multiple kaijus, so on and so forth. But you see, the differences with films like Pacific Rim and Cloverfield literally reinvented the kaiju game. I mean, they literally wiped the slate clean in terms of the kaiju genre. Pacific Rim through a massive cinematic masterpiece, and the other through chaotic realism. They both expanded the creative boundaries that made either film. Cloverfield led a more sci-fi found footage kind of feel, something that hadn't been done the exact same way, and if it was, not to the same extent. While Pacific Rim gave us more of an anime to live action kind of feel to kaijus fighting Jaegers. A more mech-driven narrative that was well known during this time, and even before then, just not done to the exact same way. Now, that being said, as everyone knows, Godzilla 2014 is in one of my top 5 films of all time. I'm a giant kaiju fan, and I think that the original Godzilla did it justice. So it is definitely a close second in terms of kaiju films. Same thing could be said about Kong Skull Island. Just the idea of Kong and Skull Island, it's always different in every iteration. But comparatively to Cloverfield and Pacific Rim, I think it comes up short just a little bit, and I mean like the tiniest amount. You could honestly argue either one of them being one of the greats, if not all of them, as a matter of fact. And King of the Monsters, well, that one was just a shit show in itself. Understandably cool characters, Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, all of them. But the way that it was executed, I think they could have done a hell of a lot better with. But that's just me. And sadly, Uprising completely took away everything that Pacific Rim was, but we don't talk about it because it just doesn't exist.